welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making open-faced Philly cheesesteaks, and we're going to be doing it in one pan, so stick around. Here's what we've got for ingredients. I'm going to be using 2 packages of this beef shaved steak. You can find this at Aldi, Target, sometimes Walmart has it. I'm going to be using a little bit of beef broth, so if you don't have any beef broth, you can leave it out, it's fine. Montreal steak seasoning just gives this really nice flavor. But again, if you don't have it, just use salt and pepper, garlic powder, 2 peppers, and an onion. And I'm putting 2 types of cheese on this. I'm using mozzarella and provolone. Both of these came from Aldi. To get this going, I'm just going to slice up all those veggies. Just kind of make them even size in your slices, and do the same with the peppers and the onion so it's all kind of equal. Heat some oil in your hot pan and get those veggies going. I added my seasonings into this mixture. I added salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some of the Montreal steak seasoning. So yeah, you can see that looks so yummy. I love fried peppers and onions, and I will put them in everything if I can. Next, we are going to put some more oil in the pan, and we are going to start cooking that beef. Just chuck it all in there, let it sit for a little bit, and then what I do with this is I take 2 pair of tongs, or you could take forks, and I just kind of break up all that meat because it's kind of in a chunk. It kind of comes out of the packaging in one big chunk, and I like it in shreds. So I just help the process along, help it cook a little bit better if it's shredded up. So yeah, I'm just kind of ripping it up. Once that's nice and brown and it's fully cooked, I'm going to add all of my seasonings and some of the beef broth into this. I think I add maybe, I don't know, 1/3 of a cup. I don't measure when I cook, so I just, do it till it looks right. But I want like a thin layer on the bottom of the pan, and the meat just like stews in the juices and gets extra flavor, if you know what I mean. So I just mix that all around, get the seasoning mixed in really well, and I will let that simmer, is that the word I'm looking for? I will let that simmer for a few minutes till the liquid is absorbed. All right, next for the fun part, and we are almost done with this dish, we are going to load it up with cheese. Put as much cheese on this as your little heart desires. I like it very cheesy, so I'm putting a lot of mozzarella cheese on this, just sprinkling it all over, trying to get it even. And then I'm going to put a layer of provolone cheese on top of that. And then I turn the heat down or turn the heat off and put a lid on this so it has time to melt. It kind of steams the cheese and it all gets melty and ooey gooey, and it's amazing. All right, this next thing I'm doing is toasting the buns. You don't have to do this if you don't want your buns toasted, and you can use all different kinds of bread for this. I've used ciabatta rolls. I have cooked them in the oven. Use those toasted, but ciabatta rolls are really good, or even gluten-free rolls because they're a little bit tougher. They can hold the meat and peppers really well. So you can use any kind of bun you like, and you can toast it or don't toast. Now it's time to plate this up. My favorite part, get this all ready to eat. Yeah, I just take my tongs and scoop this out and put it on top of the bun, and then I top this with the peppers. You could also go ahead and put your peppers in with a meat mixture, have it all mixed together. One of my kids does not like peppers at all, so I make it separately, and I don't put any peppers on her Philly cheesesteak. So yeah, I just put it all on the buns, load mine up with peppers because peppers are like my favorite thing ever, and dinner is done. Look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? Does that make you want some open face Philly cheesesteak sub right now? I know I do. So yeah, I'm just gonna chow down on this, take a bite, see how we're doing. I know how we're doing. I ate it last night. It's amazing. It's pretty hot, so gotta blow on it as always. But yeah, this is one of my favorite meals. My whole family loves this. There are never any leftovers. We literally ate that whole pan last night. It is all gone. It makes me so sad. I'll have to make it again soon. Good thing it's cheap and easy to do.